decades, India was a country where millions survived outside the system. More than half of India's population did not have bank accounts, toilets, gas cylinders, health insurance, or even formal credit. While the poor stood waiting in lines, the middlemen conquered power. Slogans came and went, promises were disbursed, yet unfulfilled. But then, the system changed. Prime Minister Narendra Modi redefined the structure after 2014.
नरेंद्र दामोदर दास मोदी ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूं कि
This is the story of the last 12 years, where every Indian has a direct, digital, traceable relationship with the government, and it became a transformational decade for Bharat. Take the poorest family of India. This family was previously invisible to the state. No bank account, no toilet, no gas, no clean water, no house of their own, and healthcare meant selling assets. Every welfare scheme leaked before it reached them. Rajiv Gandhi himself admitted that only 15 paise out of every rupee reached the poor. But today, direct benefit transfer has become a major milestone of PM Modi's governance. More than 58 crore Jan Dhan bank accounts have been opened. 50.62 lakh crore rupees transferred directly through DBT, and leakages worth 4.31 lakh crore rupees plugged. The corrupt middleman structure was completely demolished. And for the first time, the state could directly reach the citizens. PM Modi went further to help Antyodaya households. As of October 2025, 78.9 crore beneficiaries received free food grains. Under the PM Awas Yojana, 3.7 crore rural homes were built and 97.3 lakh urban homes were completed as of March 2026. Today, 24.82 crore Indians have escaped multidimensional poverty, with the head count falling from 29% to 11%. Having been privy to the struggles of rural women, especially his mother, PM Modi's governance placed the health and financial security of women at the center of national importance. In the previous era, such women were the last mile that the state never reached. Her day started before sunrise, traveling miles to fetch water, managing without a toilet, cooking in smoke, without a bank account in her name, no property, no voice in the family name. But that reality has changed today. Today, nearly 10.55 crore households have access to clean fuel via the Ujjwala Yojana. 15.82 crore rural households have access to tap water in their homes. 12 plus crore household toilets have been built in the last 12 years. More than 56% of the 57 crore Jan Dhan bank accounts are held by women. Under PM Awas Gramin Yojana, 74% homes have women as sole or joint owners, and the number records at 96% for PM Awas urban scheme. Healthcare has been made more accessible to women, with maternal mortality rate declining from 130 per lakh to 88 per lakh and 100 plus crore. Suvidha sanitary pads have been sold via Jan Aushadhi Kendras. Not just this, for decades under the Congress and UPA, India's small and marginal farmers owning less than 2 hectares of land were left to be trapped between the moneylender and the mandi middleman, with no assurance or loan waiver during crop failure. Today, even this has changed. Via the PM Kisan scheme, 4.27 plus lakh crores rupees have been disbursed, with 9.32 crore farmers receiving assurance, with 2.7 plus crore women farmers among them. Crop insurance under PMFBY has already paid over 1.92 lakh crore rupees in claims. There exist more than 7.72 active Kisan credit cards, with loan limits raised to 5 lakh rupees. Beyond this, MSP payouts have also been increased from 1.06 lakh crore rupees in 2014 to 3.33 lakh crore in July 2024. Today, an ordinary Indian farmer no longer stands alone against uncertainty. From seed procurement to markets, credit to crop protection, the Indian state now stands beside him at every step of the agricultural journey. A similar shift is also visible across India's gig worker economy. While the UPA shrieked Garibi Hatao, it materialized into Garib Hatao in the subsequent years, invisibilizing poverty and the unorganized economy. A daily wage worker under the previous government had no identity in any government welfare database, no insurance, and no social protection. But today, 31.48 crore unorganized workers have been registered on the eShram portal, visibilizing them before the state. The Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, with 26.88 crore enrollments, makes life insurance accessible to such communities, along with the Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana, insurance against accidents, with 57.11 crore enrollments with near zero premiums that has redefined welfare access. Through a single digital registration, the unorganized sector of India has moved from invisibility to recognition to welfare access. Today, even New India's small traders stand empowered under PM Modi's vision to boost small businesses. The street vendor, visible on every corner, was invisible in UPA's policy planning. His only credit option was an informal money lender at punishing interest rates who could wipe him out with one disruption. But this structurally weak system has been replaced. Under PM Swaneday, 70 plus lakh small traders have benefited with 1 crore plus loans and 15,000 crores rupees already disbursed. The informal worker of the UPA Congress days has become a micro-entrepreneur, conducting digital transactions and accessing repeat loans with higher credit limits. Culture is the core of our Indian identity, and those who made culture tangible are traditional artisans. While often praised at traditional events under the Congress days, were left without modern tools, formal tools, market linkage or business support. While skills passed down through generations, the communities remained trapped in poverty. Prime Minister Narendra Modi laid out a vision for that as well. Under PM Vishwakarma, traditional artisans like potters, weavers, carpenters or blacksmiths trained under formal programs received modern toolkits with loan sanctions for setting up their businesses. The scheme recorded 23.99 lakh trained professionals, 15.95 lakh deliveries of modern toolkits and 5.93 lakh loan sanctions. This was no ordinary shift, but one from poverty trap to dignified livelihood connected to modern value chains. In the UPA Congress days, women were treated as mere beneficiaries. She had the skill and the will, but no collateral, no credit history, and no path into formal finance. The system viewed her as a dependent, not an independent producer. Under PM Modi's leadership, 10 crore women have been connected to self-help groups with 2 crore plus becoming Lakpati Didis with an annual income crossing 1 lakh rupees. More than 68% of Mudra loans went to women entrepreneurs. Rural women also started playing a decisive role in agriculture with the initiation of 15,000 drone Didis. Moreover, women have started penetrating the startup world. 1 lakh plus startups have at least one woman director in India today. PM Modi's governance also fundamentally reshaped opportunities for India's youth, placing skills, innovation, entrepreneurship and employment at the center of national policy. Pre-2014, the first generation college student had to drop out despite getting admission into a decent college. This was because they couldn't afford the fee, the quality journals or internships in good companies. The system was designed for only those who could afford it. After 2014, MBBS seats rose up by 130%, PG seats grew by 138%, and higher educational institutions grew from 51,534 to 70,018. Moreover, under PM Vidya Lakshmi, collateral-free, guarantee-free education loans are provided to 22 lakh plus students annually. Students also have access to research with One Nation One subscription, under which 13,000 plus journals have been set up across 6,300 plus government institutions. Additionally, the PM internship scheme has ensured 1 crore youth in top 500 companies over 5 years. India's vibrant startup ecosystem that has created 23.36 plus lakhs of direct jobs in 55,200 plus startups has brought down youth unemployment from 17.8% in the UPA years to 10.2% today. More than 11 lakh plus recruitment letters have been distributed via Rojgar Melas, while the anti-paper leak law strengthens the confidence of youth in educational systems. More than 1.5 crore youth have registered on Skill India Digital Hub with 68,000 plus employer partners under the India AI mission. With a 10,000 crore plus rupees outlay, 38,000 plus GPUs have been onboarded and 190 projects have been approved. Today, India is rapidly moving forward through the aspirations and passion of its youth. Beyond this, PM Modi has transformed the previously backward districts of the country through the Aspirational Districts program. Earlier, living in a backward district meant being permanently backward. These districts were permanently neglected by the state. Low productivity, no irrigation, no credit, no storage. Under the Aspirational Districts program, 112 underdeveloped districts were targeted through convergence of schemes and measurable indicators across health, education, water and upskilling. Through the Dhan Dhanya Krishi Yojana, 100 underperforming agri districts were targeted with an outlay of 24,000 crore rupees annually, benefiting 1.7 crore farmers. 12 years later, the biggest political shift lies in India with the eradication of the middleman. Today, through digital strides, every Indian is connected to the state through bank accounts, direct benefit transfer, insurance, formal credit and recognition. Today, in India, welfare no longer disappears in transit. This is PM Modi's governance transformation story, a country where the last citizen is finally visible.